here at Queen Victoria Market in Melbourne for the summer night markets, and here we've got 45 food vendors to check out, and it happens every Wednesday for the next few months from November to March. So tonight we're going to explore this market and look at all the unique foods and try out some of the most delicious foods available here in Melbourne Night Market. So let's head on out and let's explore. And I've got my mate here, Chris, you've seen before, and he's going to help me out to choose some of the most delicious foods here. What are you looking forward to?
Barbecue smells pretty good at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm just looking forward to being surprised and trying something different and seeing something tasty and unique.
Yeah, so there's 45 stalls. I heard that there's some Brazilian food. I heard there's some Ethiopian food. So we're going to suss out some of those stalls, but let's have an explore. So there's Korean.
Rib-ilicious.
Oh, there is West African Ghana food. That looks interesting. Oh yeah. Barbecue is one of my favorite flavors.
Yeah,
it's just so simple, yet the flavors just pop. There's calamari, incredible. That looks pretty cool. There's the black sheep, whatever that is. I think it's all lamb stuff.
That might be
like Greek, yep.
Greek, yeah.
Wonder Bow. What do you think of the vibe?
This place is absolutely crazy. It's a good mix of people here, isn't it?
Yeah, you can pretty much see all four corners of the world in this very place in Melbourne. Wow, look at that. There's drinks, alcoholic beverages. There's Spanish food. Oh, I love
Shit, yeah.
paellas. Yes, I love a good paella. Oh, I love a good paella.
We're definitely going to try some of that.
Yeah, there's Jamaican food. Arancinis, yep. This is massive. There's those potato twisto things. Sri Lankan, yeah, Sri Lankan street food. Have you ever had Sri Lankan food?
They still got stuff, heaps of stuff over the other side.
We've got to do a lap. We've got to do a whole lap. Johnny's, cousin Johnny's.
Italian.
Was that Italian? Yep.
Italian meatballs.
Meatballs,
with
yep.
Gnocchi.
Do you recommend?
I make it myself this morning.
All right, I'll try it.
Yeah, you try. Good
Yes.
boy.
We're gonna do a lap.
All right, you do 2 laps.
That was good.
Yeah, I just had it.
All right, I'll get it.
I'm even send that picture.
All right, done. I'll get that. So that lovely grandma or grandpa just recommended the meatballs, so we'll definitely have to go back for those. I'm a bit overwhelmed by all these choices.
It's too much, there's so much here. I wouldn't know where to start. This is something you have to come back to every Wednesday night to try everything.
Yeah, 45 stalls.
You can't do it in one day.
Wow. Texas stuff. There's live music here. Look how many people. The live music setting up. The night has just begun. This is such a vibe. This is such a cool vibe. What we'll do is we're gonna go for the meatballs, I reckon. We'll have to try that.
You want to try the meatball?
Yep. How you going?
Hi, how are you?
Can we get the beef meatballs?
Yes, with rice. Or you want the best seller?
What's the best seller?
Gnocchi. The gnocchi or the penny?
All right, we'll get the best seller. Meatballs and gnocchi, yeah.
100.
Just one, yeah. So I just ordered the meatballs and gnocchi. I think that's maybe a mistake because it's going to be very filling, and I want more room in my stomach to obviously fit more delicious food. All right, I've got the meatballs here. It only comes with 2 meatballs. It was $15. The grandma over there raved about these meatballs. Let's give it a shot. Oh, they look moist inside. Let's dabble that with the sauce. And it's kind of pink in there. So you know it's cooked well. Oh. That is really good. Oh, delicious. It's soft. Beautiful meaty flavor. It's not too salty. Let's try the gnocchi. Gnocchi's not bad. It's a bit of a squishy texture, but usually I like mine a bit more like chalky. That's when you know it's made with real solid potato and it's fresh. So this is probably like a packet, but not bad. Meatballs are good though.
10 out of 10.
I'm gonna rate this 8 out of 10. The flavor's really good. I would rather more meatballs and less gnocchi, but oh well.
Would you rate it 8 out of 10?
8 out of 10.
So let's give it a go. Looks pretty good. Good consistency. Takes a moment to hit you. That's really, really good. I can taste oregano in there, definitely. Lots of garlic as well, which is really nice. It's got a great texture to it. It's not doughy, it's not too light. Beautiful flavour. Let's try it with a bit more sauce. Yeah. I'd be inclined to give it about an 8 as well. Let's try the gnocchi. I'm pretty happy with this. I think it's a great dish. It's good. It's not bad at all. 8 out of 10, easy. What are your thoughts on the Italian food, having been in Italy yourself recently, to this? What do you think?
I actually think that was not bad. It was mid-range Italian. So I think Italian food's quite simple. In a place like Australia, obviously the produce is good, so you can replicate that nice flavour. But when you go to a high-class Italian place in Italy, the flavours of everything just pop so much more.
Next level.
Yeah, next level. All right, let's go to the next place, a rib place, Rib-ilicious. So they got the rib platter or beef or pork ribs. So rib platter gives you a bit of everything. I reckon we should go for the rib platter. Thoughts?
Yeah, 100%.
Rib platter it is. Get the platter, please.
Yeah.
Is the platter the most popular? Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate. Cheers. You get a bit of everything: chicken, lamb, not lamb, chicken, pork, and beef. Finally, we found a spot to sit. It's so busy that all the seating arrangements are taken. We're just here out on the side bench, and that's your best bet. But we've got the food, we've got the rib platter here, and I think that's beef, and that should be pork. So the serving isn't as massive as I thought, but yeah, it's a good little sample size. So let's go in for, I reckon, the chicken. That looks nice and juicy. Oh, the chicken makes me smile because most of the time chicken's pretty bland, but that is juicy, succulent, and the way when you crush the chicken with your teeth, it just hugs your teeth like it's nicely fresh and meaty. Yeah, that's really good. I'm surprised how good that chicken is. All right, I think this is beef. Oh, just falls off. And that barbecue sauce, yum. Chris, I think you got to try it.
Let's give it a go. The chicken, it looks so good when you ate it before.
Give it a go.
Oh, yeah. That, 9 out of 10. Straight off the bat, 9 out of 10. Yeah. That's really good. Perfectly cooked. You could not cook that better. It's not underdone, it's not overdone, it's just right in that perfect spot. The seasoning's really good. The smokiness of the fire and the coal and everything. That's really, really good. That's really, really good. Oh God, I don't want to swear. That's really, really good. It's just gelatinous, like there's the fat in there. It's just so gelatinous and it's just fall apart, and I don't know, anything cooked on coals, anything with that smoky flavour, it's like sex in your mouth. It's really, really good. You'll have to censor that one. It's really good.
Okay, so time for the big ribs. I am going to go with my hands. Whoa, look at that. Visually appealing. Let's see if it's taste bud appealing. This one is a bit softer than the other one, but yeah, this is a beautiful sweet flavor. Even the cartilage is melting. Amazing. This dish would be a 10 out of 10 if they just gave us more, but flavors, definitely 10 out of 10. Wow, this is so good.
Oh, this whole thing is really, really good. That place had the longest line of anywhere in this market tonight, and I can see why. I'd call it a 10 out of 10, you know? This is next level. This is the best ribs I've had in a very, very long time. I'm really happy with this. Good choice.
I just noticed that there's a bit of crackling in here. So they give you a sprinkle of crackling to go with all that deliciousness. That was an amazing dish, and now I'm gonna go get some African food. It is just getting busier and busier, and there are heaps of performances. So this one's called Ama's Delight. And I'm just going to ask for the most popular dish.
The chicken and the beef.
Oh yeah, mix.
Yeah.
Can I have a mix, please? All right, here we are. That was a bit of a wait. We got the full mix. Look at that. Okay, so we've got the Ghanaian food. And as I said before, we've got the mixed grill, which is basically beef and chicken. So pretty much the same meats as last time, but Ghanaian style. So if you have a look at this, it's got a bit of salsa on top, and the rice, it's got like red rice. So I can't wait to try it. Let's go in for the chicken first. That's yum. It's got like a interesting flavor. Ooh, I just had the rice. I almost can't describe these flavors. I've never had it before. That's yum. It's unique. That tomato just brings a bit of tang to that, but the rice is interesting. Let me go in for that again. It's definitely smoky because it's a barbecue, but it's got an earth flavor. It's got an earthy flavor. Quite yum. Let's go in for that beef. Oh, the beef looks good. That looks substantial. That is beautiful. That beef, nice and sweet, barbecue flavor. I think it's an asado rib, but yeah, that flavor I can recognize. The flavor is interesting. That rice, it's red. It's not tomato rice. Yeah, earthy flavor. Beautiful. You gotta try it, Chris.
I want to try the rice first. I want to experience it and see what it is. I have tasted that before. It's going to bug me. I know what it is. There's something in there. I know what it is, but it's just not on the tip of my tongue at the moment. It's nice though. But let's try some protein. Let's try the chicken. Chicken's good. Not as good as the last one, but still pretty good. The last one was like just perfectly cooked. You could not cook that last one better. This one, just a touch overcooked, but not much. Not really much to complain about, but just to compare the two. Well, let's try the beef. It's a little tough. Flavor's good though. Not as good as the last one. That last one was a 10 out of 10 straight off the bat, so it's hard to follow. This is good, definitely good, but the American ribs had it.
That rice is so good. I think that's the highlight of this dish. The rice infused with that salsa, magnificent. We've tried African, we've tried the ribs, we've had the grandma's meatballs.
Well, I was thinking maybe the paella looked really
Yeah.
good. I reckon paella next. Proper home-cooked Spanish paella.
There was a dish that looked like it had squid ink, so let's give that a go. Hey, how you going? Can I get the squid ink paella? Yep. We got the squid ink paella. So it's got a bit of crab in there. It's got some shellfish, some calamari, but this looks interesting. This looks cool as. The rice is black. That's yum. At the start, it's quite just a slight savory flavor, but then that ink hits you and it just tastes like the ocean. Very good. Got some prawns. Let's try the prawns. Oh, that looks like it's covered by like an oil, like an oil tanker has just dumped its oil on this dish. Oh, yum. The prawns are nice and bouncy, so it's fresh. Let's try like a little pippy. Yeah, it's all pretty fresh. Got a crab leg. No, it's a calamari. I think it's yum, but it's a bit dry. It's an interesting dish. I think when it's made fresh, it's going to bring out more of those flavors, but yeah, still very yum.
First impressions for me personally, squid ink. I don't know. I found as a chef, it's like 15 years ago or so, squid ink became like a real big thing in the kitchen, and everybody was doing it. Squid ink pasta and squid ink sauces and squid ink gnocchi and stuff like that. So it felt like a bit of a fad. It does taste good. It looks good. But I don't know, just in this dish, the way it is now, it's all black, and I just find it hard to discern exactly what it is you're eating. Like, obviously that's a calamari, but I mean, you know, I don't know. Looks-wise, I'm giving it a 1. But we're not here for the looks of the food, we're here for the taste of the food, so let's give it a go. Flavor's okay. There's nothing wowing me, there's nothing popping. Let's try calamari. Calamari's cooked good. It's not chewy. It's nice. I know. I just feel like I'm kind of put off a bit by the squid ink itself, because it's hard to see what you're eating exactly. Let's try the prawn. Calamari's nice. Prawns are good. It's a good dish. I'm happy with it. It is a bit dry. Feels a little bit gluggy, but flavours are there. Flavours are good. I think I'm just off-put by the colour of it. I just think it's the colour that's doing my head in a little bit. But other than that,
What would you rate it?
4. 4 out of 10.
So there's a bit of crab in there, which is quite generous of them because crab is quite expensive. That's good crab though. It's a tasty dish to me because I love rice, and as a rice fan, it's going to be above a 5. For me, this is 6 out of 10. I like the flavours, but as I said, if it was more fresh, everything would be popping. But I'm not disappointed by this. But there's other paellas you can try as well, some more of the traditional ones, and they might be your best bet, being a bit more fresher, because this one, I think less people order it as well, just because it looks like a black pile of... Okay, we're gonna get one more dish. I'm about 7 out of 10 full after all that rice.
About 7.
My power level's dropping, but let's finish off on something exciting. What do you have in mind?
Either Sri Lankan or I reckon the Jamaican place. I'm kind of keen on the Jamaican, but
So we'll have a stroll and we'll check out what's happening in the market right now.
Do you think I'm sweet? I'm sweet, so sweet. You got stung by honeybee. You just went to sleep. Do you think I'm sweet?
So we've decided to get the Jamaican street food. I don't think I've had Jamaican street food in Australia.
I don't think I've ever had Jamaican.
Yeah, but it looks good. There's a menu item called the Big Load. I wonder what that is. How you going? What do you recommend?
If you like a bit of pork as well, I'll go with a big load. So you get a bit of chicken
Big load?
and pork.
All right, I'll get one of those. Big load. Yeah. All right, we've got our last dish for the night, and this is the Jamaican Big Load.
This one
Does
is a
look pretty
massive
big.
load. It's a massive load. Look at it.
Yeah. It's full of protein, as you can see. Yep. I got you a fork. Let's go for it. Let's chow down. There's a bit of chicken and pork.
The pork belly I want to try.
Oh yeah. So let's go for it. Oh, that's really good.
That's smoky.
And it's got spiciness as well. So if you've ever had Chinese roast pork, it's similar to that, but a bit more spicy and a bit more gelatinous. What do you think?
It's really good. It's not oily at all. It's pretty dry actually, which is good. I mean, good dry. It's moist. Really flavors. The spice level is just hitting me now. Out of 10 on the spice level, I'll probably give it a 4. Good kick.
Perfect spice.
Good kick. Yeah. It's really good. It's just that charcoal smoky flavour they do. How could you go wrong?
Oh,
Anything cooked over charcoals. That's really good. I'm really happy with that. It's a great last dish.
got a piece of rice. It's got beans in there as well.
The chicken's really moist.
That rice contends with the African food rice. Oh, it's really good rice.
It's really good. The meat's really, really good in this. I'd put this at number 2 to the ribs that we had. This is number 2, I reckon.
I agree. This is, I'd say 8.5.
Easy.
Yep. It's got
Easy.
fresh vegetables as well. Just a nice fresh salad to break up the flavour. Oh, I've got, that is a big load. Look at that. I just caught pork belly out of nowhere.
I love the spice level of it. It's just a good kick.
That rice has a bit of vinegarish taste, and that vinegar add with that spice level, I'd say this is very close to the last best dish we had, which was the Rib-ilicious.
Rib-ilicious was the best. Number 1. Number 1 in the market that I've tried. This is really good though. Can't be beat.
As a dish, I think this is the most complete dish. The rice tastes good, the meat tastes good, got a bit of salad. It's the most complete dish. So you're after something absolutely unique, you have to go for this Jamaican food. But if you're a meat eater, you got to go check out Rib-ilicious. All right, that wraps up our Melbourne Night Market tour in Queen Victoria Market, and yeah, it is amazing here. It's good. Heaps of good food, 45 stalls. Unfortunately, we can't try it all. We've only got 2 stomachs, but we did try 5 really good dishes. My favourite was definitely the Rib-ilicious.
Rib-ilicious, yeah. Yeah, same. Rib-ilicious number 1, Jamaican number 2.
Yep, and the rest are really good too.
Yeah.
So I reckon come here, try whatever you see and like, because it's all going to be pretty good food. The pricing of this is actually on average $20 to $30, a bit dearer than most eateries in general. But you're here for a little occasion, and there's live music behind us.
It's a good experience.
It's a really good experience.
Yeah.
If you're into like arts and crafts, there's heaps of that for you to explore. Great for the family, heaps of little performances around the place as well. And it's on for the next few months. So every Wednesday night up until March 15th, I think. So just double check that. But I'll put the links in the description below, and give it a like and comment down below if you've been to the market and which is your favorite stall. And I'll see you guys on the next Local Eats episode. Peace.
See you later.
Love me or hate me.